Hey there, Willowbrook. Thanks so much for doing our daily Devo. Today we're in Mark chapter 12. If you'll start with me in verse 43, it says this: Jesus, he called his disciples to him and said, I tell you the truth, the poor widow has given more than all the others who are making contributions, for they gave a tiny part from their surplus, but she, poor as she is, has given everything she has to live on. Now, Jesus does not just teach in words. Jesus actually teaches in moments. He's called his disciples into a teaching moment here. He wants them to see something. And so what is there to see? Well, let's picture it. It's the people, a large crowd in the temple, people moving around, and there are people who are leaving their gifts, their offerings at the temple. And some of them are leaving really large amounts, very noticeable, public, impressive amounts that people are noticing. But Jesus sees something that everybody else seems to overlook. He sees this poor widow who is giving what would be considered just almost a unmeaningful amount to the temple. And Jesus calls his disciples to notice because Jesus sees her. He sees her sacrifice. He sees her faith. Jesus sees something in this woman that he didn't see in the people who were giving just a small amount out of their larger surplus. Jesus sees surrender, and he wants his disciples to see it too. He wants us to see it too. Because a lot of times, I think many of us think that we need to wait until we have more time, more money, more energy before we give everything to God. But Jesus is saying, wait a second, that's not the case at all. It's not about the amount. It's about the heart. And I was thinking about what Jesus sees today. I believe that Jesus sees a mom who is overwhelmed with responsibility and still showing up to care for her family and her responsibilities. I believe that Jesus sees when a family is giving out of what feels like not much left to give. I believe that Jesus sees a leader who's stepping in and showing up when nobody's even applauding. And I think that's the question for us. Where are we giving to God? Not so much out of our abundance, and a lot of us have a lot of abundance, but where are we coming to God? Offering all that we have left when it feels like, I don't know enough. I don't have enough. And letting God experience our full surrender, trusting that he can take our small and with his grace fill in every gap and make it something meaningful. Because God doesn't need our large amounts. God needs our surrender. He needs us to give him even from the place where there feels like there's not much to give. He works there. He sees that. And he's looking to put his favor and his blessing on us as we open up and we say, I'm scared, or I don't feel like this is enough, or maybe actually I should wait. And he said, don't wait. Give me everything today, because I can do something way more than you can think, dream, or imagine with your sacrifice and surrender. Now, Willowbrook, I love you, and I hope that you'll have a happy Wednesday.